Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. As always, I am joined by Andrew Bleckman, and together we will will have something to say about every point that's played today. All Mutual's wagering is now open on today's 8-game performance. Each of today's 8 games offers win, play, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagers. We have a daily double that begins in game 1. To play the daily double, correctly pick the winners of games 1 and 2. We have 2 pick 3s, an early pick 3 and a late pick 3. Early pick 3, games 2, 3, and 4. Late pick 3, games 6, 7, and 8. We also have the high-paying high 5 jackpot. Most popular wager here at Magic City, the pick 5. Begins in game 3. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly. Have the only ticket that does so. You'll cash in on the high 5 for today. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. Placing a bet, not necessary in order for you to enjoy today's highlight action. We have 1 scratch in today's performance. Once again, we have 1 scratch in today's performance. Flores has been scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. That's 2 appearances. Game 1, post 7. Scratch Flores, replace Flores with Julin. Game 1, post 7. Scratch Flores, replace Flores with Julin. Game 3, post 3. Scratch Flores, replace Flores with Lalu. Game 3, post 3. Scratch Flores, replace Flores with Lalu. So that is the scratch of Flores as it affects games 1 and 3. With all that in mind, we ask you to make your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times. Sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1 is now just 7 minutes away. Andrew, how are you?
Hello, Stu. I'm doing well today. How was your weekend?
Wonderful.
Wonderful weekend. Good to hear. A lot of fans joining us here early on. Various Gamer back after a day off. Hello, Steve M., William, John.
Oh, you're going to yeah, we have some new faces here, especially
Boss.
So, wait a second. I'm actually pulling the microphone out of the stand. Okay, American Animal. So if we hit a bet and tip through the chat, does it go to the announcer? Definitely not. Funny question. It's kind of interesting that you're asking that. Greetings to Germany or greetings from Germany? Not trying to question your English.
Well, Thomas said hi from Germany, and then he said greetings to Germany.
I see. So
just a nice guy.
What you're saying, if I go back in the conversation, Steve M., greetings. William, good to see you. Various Gamer. We've heard of Various Gamer before.
Yeah, he was with us last week.
He was with us? Okay. John C. Boss, you're new to this sport. You barely understand this stuff. Watch, and you will understand. I mean that sincerely. By the second or third game, you should have it down pretty good. We have lots of folks in the chat prepared to explain things to you. JML, Juanito, good to see you. Various Gamer, that's right. You're from India.
Yeah, with the tips and the bets and all that. Yeah, if you actually make like a donation, that just goes to the channel specifically. So that goes to the highlight channel. We don't have anything to do with it. And we're happy if you guys are hitting the bets, though. Always fun. Then a little more fun. Well, you got about 6 minutes to go here till game number 1. As we do before the first game of all performances, we're going to have this video that will explain the scoring format for all 8 games, which today, as every day, is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we are back here. Now about 4 minutes from the start of that first game. We do have one scratch here in game 1. Post 7, scratch Flores replacing with Julin. The 7 team now Julin and Arta. So Arta's back in Pelota after a few week absence. He's looked good in Battle Court, won a couple of those matches, won Player of the Day in Battle Court too. So happy to have him back and closer to full strength. And a reminder tonight, another Battle Court. I'll be between the Cyclones and the Warriors. That begins at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Standard Monday and Tuesday Pelota this week. Monday, Tuesday, and Friday Battle Court.
Three minutes. Did I miss anything?
Question, Various Gamer is asking about, I think Steve answered the question pretty well about the takeouts and the betting, but yeah, it's the thing about pari-mutuels. There's a certain percentage that's taken out by the house, if you will, that's us, and then the rest is paid back out. So you're betting against each other, not necessarily the casino or sports book.
Yes, pari-mutuel wagering. Going back to, well, let's talk about the state of Florida anyway. 1933, I believe it is. See, the stake house. Sorry, I'm speaking as though I had a stroke. Apologies for those of you who may have had a stroke out there, not being insensitive to that. It's because there's nothing but disruptions back here. Just period. The guys immediately next to us will not just shut up. And it's, it's like, hey, just, it's not very complicated. We've been doing it for 8 years. Just, there's an order. We got 5 minutes each and go out there and practice. And once we start announcing, pretend like I don't exist. Not complicated. So anyway, the whole idea behind pari-mutuel wagering, as having once been favored, was that the house has no stake in the outcome of the game. So we don't care who wins. We really don't. Less and less by the day. That's besides the point. That was kind of hard, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's okay. But
will I get a text from your mom on that or no?
No, I don't think. She may not be listening yet.
So basically, people make their bets. Small commission comes off the top. It's a little bit of a different percentage for each one of the wagers. That's just the way it is. Win, place, and show, and then the exotics have a slightly different one. And that's what we pay the lights and the players with and the rest of it. The rest goes back into a pool, common pool, and then is distributed to the people who selected correctly. It's the best way to explain it.
Yeah, Various Gamer, we do stream tomorrow, 1:30 start time as well. Our schedule is Monday and Tuesday right now for Pelota. That will change.
Next week?
Not, I think it's a week after.
The week after next?
It's the first full week in April. It'll change.
I would love to be like one of those people that, it's just like, oh, Andrew, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize the schedule changed. You don't mind announcing today by yourself, do you?
So you got it? Yeah.
You've never done it to me, which I appreciate very much. And once you're past 40, if you're living life that way, yeah,
that's it.
Maybe time.
Can you imagine? I mean, I wouldn't even know. I'd be so upset at you if you came and you're like, "Hey, I just didn't know." I said, "You didn't know, really?"
Amazing.
I said, "You're a smarter guy than that. You can come up with something better."
Time to begin to play highlight.
Let's begin.
Thanks
Game
for joining
number
us.
1 for today.
We're ready to begin our first game. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirts, post 1, Juice and Ron. Receiving in the blue, post 2, Cool Fitness and Ben. Gavin Rees, has anybody seen your cactus? I don't know. Have you seen Gavin's cactus? I haven't seen a cactus around here.
It's not the ideal climate down here, but my neighbors actually put a few in.
I like that.
Oddly
Andrew.
enough, yeah.
Juice serves. Our first game has begun. Here's a backhand by Ben. Rebote by Ron. Here's Ben on the backhand to the inside. Rebote. That hit the rail above the front wall. All that practice before the first game, you think he would have hit the glass, but he didn't. Point 2. Practice does not always make perfect. Blue shirts post 2 are now serving to the white shirts post 3. Bueno and Tennessee. Bueno picks the serve. Here's the forehand. Ben, perfect positioning. Rebote to the inside. Tennessee is there. Here's the backhand by Tennessee. Ben on the catch. Backhand from the 11. In and out of the cesta. Point 3. Green shirts at post 4 now take to the court CRB and Kubala. Underserve. Point 4. Black shirts post 5 are now receiving. We have El Barba in the front court with Gallo in the back. Gallo makes the catch. Here's the forehand. Kubala. Good effort. Point 5. Yellow shirts post 6 now take the court. Ikeda and Bragley. Bragley advances to make the catch. Hard throw to the inside. Here's Gallo over the top. Bragley from the 11 line to the inside. Rebote. Fine play by Gallo. Here's Ikeda. Scoop by Gallo. Ikeda will take this on the bounce at the 7. Hard throw to the inside. Gallo for another Rebote. A Cortada Rebote from the 10 line scores. Wow. Yeah, that's something. Point 5. Panka post 7. Julin substituting for Flores. Receives with Arta. Rebote forehand by El Barba, beautifully thrown. That's a nice scoop by Arta. El Barba getting in there, just can't make the Rebote. Point 7. Purple shirts, post 8, Jedden and Cabrera. Cabrera advances to make the catch. Hard throw to the inside. Here's Arta. Arta on the backhand. Cabrera's there. scoop by Cabrera. Rotate forehand by Julian. Cabrera, backhand from the 10. Artanel on the forehand. Big bounce. Brought down by Cabrera. Scoop by Cabrera at the 13 line. Robote saved to the outside. Julian makes the catch. Powerful throw by Julian. Scoop by Cabrera. Here's the backhand. Arta's there. Backhand to the inside. Backhand 2-all. Got him. 0.8. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return the red of post 1. Juice and Ron. Good read by Ron. Winds up. 2-all. Jen gets out there. Oh, in and out of the cess stick goes. 0.1. One with 2 points, serving post 2. Cool Fitness and Ben receive. It's a powerful backhand by Ben. Robote by Juice. Robote by Ben with a light touch. Juice makes the catch. Hard throw. What a scoop by Ben. The 2-all will score. That was beautiful. Great combination by Ben. 0.2. 2 with 3 points. Here's the white shirt at post 3. Bueno and Tennessee. Tennessee advances to make the catch at the 7. Hard throw. Ben calls for the bote. They come out with a wonky bounce and scores. 0.3. 3 with 3 points. Here's post 4. CRB and Kubala. There's a backhand by Kubala. Rotate by CRB. Tennessee with a tip ball at the 13 line, 0.4. 4 with 3 points. Here's post 6, Ikeda and Bragley. Excellent catch by Kubala in the corner. Here's Bragley from the 11 line. Kubala at the back wall. Backhand by Kubala. Nice save by Kate at the side wall. Here's CRB, backhand from the 7. Into the overhead screen, which is out of play, 0.6. 6 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 5, El Barba and Gallo. There's the backhand by Gallo. What a catch by Ikeda at the side wall. El Barba from the backhand. That was a tough one. 0.6. 4 points for the 6 team. Pink shirts of post 7. Julian and Arta. Powerful forehand. Rebote to the inside. Here's a backhand by Bragley. Excellent catch by Arta. Big right side by Julian. Rebote by Ikeda to the inside. Arta's there. Point 7. 7 with 3 points, serving to post 8. Returning are Jedden and Cabrera. Cabrera on the catch. Here's the backhand. Rebote going to the side wall. That's a tough Rebote save. Turned into a Dejada. Julian rifles this one. One-handed diving save. Julian on the run. Makes the catch. About the 5 line. Throws a carom. Hard to score. 0.7. Possible game point, pink shirts at post 7. Julian and Arta. Trying to stop them are Juice and Ron. Here's a backhand by Ron. A bullet to the inside. Julian calls for the Rebote. Ron makes the catch. Backhand. 2 backquarters, I think. Rebote forehand by Julian. Ron takes it on the bounce. Good control. Cortada. Stopped by Julian. Big backhand by Julian. Rebote. That scores. Point of game, post 7. Julian and Arta. 7 wins at 6 places. 2, 3, and 4 playoff for 3rd place. 2 first serves to 3. Under serve, 0.3. Possible show point, 4 receives. CRB Kubala. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Tennessee, Rebote left side. Kubala calls for it. Backhand. Tennessee again. That touched the overhead screen, 0.4. We'll turn them around now. 4 serves, 3. Show point. Robote, little clip, caught by Bueno. Karen by Bueno scores. 3 shows. Unofficial order finish 7-6-3. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from our first game are official. Coming in first, post 7. Julian and Arta. Julian was substituting for Flores. Taking second, post 6. Ikeda and Bragley. Coming in third, post 3. Bueno and Tennessee. 7-6-3. The official order finished for game 1. There are your prices. Wow. Well, yeah, 7-6. So, $2 Quinella, 6-7, $75. The trifecta, 7-6-3, $886.60. $2 wager on 7 to win, $20.60. First half of the Daily Double. Number 7. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our second game, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 2. Game 2 does begin the pick 3. Let's play the pick 3, early pick 3. We have a late pick 3 coming up later. Correctly pick the winners of games 2, 3, and 4. There's a scratch coming up in game 3, our last scratch of the day in game 3. Not this game, but game 3, post 3. Scratch Flores, replace Flores with Lalu. Game 3, post 3. Scratch Flores, replace Flores with Lalu. No scratches for game 2, post time. 4 minutes and change away. Good luck.
Rock and Ray, that is, look, it's great news. Good to hear. And that looked like a fun event down there in Cancun. I heard some folks going down there, saw some pictures, and anytime you get to check out some pelota, you know, in a different country, that's always fun. And a fan Lebatard, is that Nate? It may be Nate out there. Nate from the Lebatard show.
Nate, welcome. Thank you for finding. So I've put a couple invitations out into the ether for Nate because, for instance, you've been on his show. Sonny's been on his show. Others have been on. They keep me hidden for obvious reasons.
Yeah, he told me. He said, Stu may not be the right type of guy.
No, but the interesting thing is, I had no idea. Nate, sorry. It's like herding cats back here. It really is. We're going to skip this second video. So first of all, welcome. Second of all, apologies. I had no idea that Nate had... You see,
Nate's legit.
Andrew will confirm this.
Yeah.
Battle Court is an invention of our organization. Highlight is not.
Yeah.
I come from the old traditional highlight world, so I have largely asked to be left out of many things. And Andrew and Scott and Lindsay, and they're obviously punching away at this stuff. But I'm also very, very big on our fan base. I'm, people who are committed in any way or show significant interest to this. I'm a big supporter of. I hadn't realized how long he'd been doing.
Oh, years.
What he's been I had no idea about this. I only recently picked up on this. So when he was at, so first of all, let's correct one thing. Arrutia.
What does he say?
He's been butchering it slightly, but that's okay because it's
okay.
Like, even me in signing player contracts 20 years ago.
You're talking to the Bragley guy, so it's all right.
Well, no, that's just a verbal thing that I have going on. But like literally, when you're putting into a player contract and the last name is Mebe Bastriochea.
Yeah.
Okay. Or Garo Garekabetia. Right, is another one of these. When you're typing it, you're like, "Are you sure that this is right?" It's like, "Yeah, yes, I'm sure that's right." So it is Arrutia. He's had a little difficulty with that, but I enjoy his. I enjoy.
He's funny, man. I
enjoy the content.
Fast. He's funny.
I enjoy the insight, though,
and he's smart. Yeah.
I do enjoy the insight. Unfortunately, I don't have my reading glasses on, so now I'm going to stop rambling with about a minute to go and let Andrew say whatever. Well, not let Andrew. Andrew talks how he wants.
It's okay. We're skipping the video here. So Nate was just coming in and he was talking to him. It's a big day for the Cyclones. Playing the Warriors today, looking for some points. And
so he was asking, because one of the reasons why I invited him in the first place was like the difference between carambola, carom. So Nate, as long as you can pay attention throughout the day, we're about to begin our second game. If something comes up, I'll make a point to try to point it out. Because, cortada versus carambola highlights a game of nuance.
That's confusing. I mean, even if you watch it every day, it's just one slight directional change of the ball, or depending on what wall it hits first, that could change the,
Exactly.
the definition. But also, Nate, good luck in the. I saw some contest with the Cestus Cyclone. I'm not sure what it was, but I saw it on Instagram. But you know how I'm a big supporter of yourself and the Cestus Cyclone. I think it's a great mascot. They've gone through all the work to do that. So you got my vote. So folks, support it, please, and let us know, Nate, if there's any information that we could.
And guys in the chat, if it sounds like I'm. It's very rare that I extend an invitation to someone. I don't think I've ever done it before. So if it seems like we're catering, or if I'm catering towards Nate, and we don't go with some videos and we continue conversations and discourse, whatever questions you have, all folks, feel free to join in. But Nate, like today, tomorrow is your day.
And check out his channel too. The Fan Lebitard Show. It's right there. So just search it up, and he's got some great highlight content and specific to Magic City and Battlecore.
Ready to begin game 2. Spectacular 7 scoring. Serving, Jedden. Receiving, blue post 2, Gallo. Jedden serves. We begin. Jedden on the catch. Here's the backhand. Scoop by Gallo. Gallo powerfully from the forehand and passing. Jedden. 2-wall Robote perfectly executed and scoring. Man, look at that guy right there. Look at that. Look at that. See, I'm impressed. Wide at post 3 receives. Here's Bueno. You'll notice that the announcing is a little bit looser in, a lot looser actually, in Pelota. Scott one day said, I don't care what you guys say in Pelota, but Battle Court needs to be, straight up. Robote missed on the left side, point 3. Receiving, green shirt, post 4, Bragley. And so some of you know the origin of that is that if you go back to the very beginning of the program, talking 2018 and our original players, JR and I were responsible for the training of the players, literally from the time that they first tied on the cestas. So some of the kind of brutal humor that you may hear from me is directed all in good fun where the players are concerned. Point 3. Black shirt, post 5. Kubala receives. Some people, who was it that took issue with that in the very beginning, Andrew? Someone said, I'd like to hear this announcer say that to me. And it was like, no, you don't understand my relationship with the players. Who was it that took up? Oh, he's become one of our good friends in the chat. We haven't heard from him in a while. Here's the backhand by Kubala. Robote coming out. Beautiful scoop by Kubala. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand, low and hard. That ball ruled to have touched the overhead screen, which is out of play, point 3. 3 on the board, 3 points. Here's post 6, Cabrera. Here's a backhand by Cabrera, powerfully thrown. Robote at the side wall. That's a great save by Bueno. Dos Paredes did not make it. Point 3. 4 straight for 3 post. Bueno receiving. Pink at post 7. CRB. Here's a backhand by CRB. Bueno, hard to the inside. Rebote left side by CRB. Bueno takes it in the air. Costalo inside and scoring. Low and inside will score .3. Bueno's gone 5 straight. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirt of post 8 is Ron. Overserve, .8. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, blue post 2, Gallo. Rebote forehand by Ron. Gallo on the catch. Juggling is the call on Gallo before the carom was made. .8. 8 with 3 points. Here's post 1, Jed. So we have not had cortados or carambolas. Describe the difference. 4 and 8. Here's a backhand by Jedden. That 2-all gonna land in and score. .8. Possible game point for the purple shirt at post 8. Ron trying to stop him. Green at post 4. Bragley. Bragley high on the right side. Rebote to the inside. Bragley's there. Big backhand by Bragley. That clears the overhead screen. Inside placement scores. Point in game, post 8, Ron. No playoff here. 3 places, 1 shows. Unofficial order finish 8-3-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results are official. Should I answer that question for him or no? You got to put a microphone in front of you if people are going to understand what's going on. I'm asking Andrew a question about something that we hear from the locker room.
Just shaking my head. Oh, my God.
About the question?
Yeah, well,
Result,
response would have been
8-3-1. Early daily double, all 8. Consolation, $5. Chiller wager on 8 to win, $8.20. Just waiting for the screens roll here. Chiller Kino 3-8, 16-60. Trifecta 8-3-1, 2-11-80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 3. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There's a scratch. Game 3, post 3. Scratch the front court. Flores, replace Flores with Lalu. Game 3, post 3. Scratch Flores, replace Flores with a Lalu. Game 3 also begins the high 5 for today. High 5, most popular wager here at Magic City. Correctly pick the winners games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly. Have the only ticket that does so. You'll cash in on the high 5 for today with its $2,000 guarantee. Post time for game 3 in the high 5 now. 6.5 minutes away. Good luck. So, Andrew, you're suggesting, it was said that might not be my thing. We're talking about the Fan Le Batard show. One, I do know nothing about other sports. That is true.
No, yeah.
And you guys are sports fiends. Switch, please. 3-4. 3-4.
But you know Pelota, and that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I do know Battlecore.
Yeah.
And I do have so is him, I'm talking about him as though he's not here, but I imagine he's listening in. Is his humor similar to ours?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, because sometimes it's like
he's quick, he's witty,
a
little sarcastic,
and a little edgy. So that sarcasm that I heard, it's all in good humor.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, that's
So that's
Okay, so you've clarified that for me. All right, I appreciate that. No, so the fact that someone has been engaged since the beginning, and I went back literally just this weekend for the first time. I said, because I think there was a comment that I heard him make about that he's been in it since the beginning. I was like, well, has it? And I go back, and it's like, yeah, he's been
really
following Battlecore season after season after season.
It's hard to believe.
I'm impressed. I thought only you did that. I mean, even I didn't do that. I mean,
does it for the love of the game. You know, that's most important.
So, Nate, is that actually your name?
It is. It is his name.
Is it? I mean, if you have a real name that you don't want to share, that's fine.
Because it could be a stage name. I never thought of that.
Witness protection is a real thing. Witness protection.
We'll
is a real
stick with
thing.
Nate just for his, just in case.
For his well-being and safety, we'll stick with Nate. Okay, that's important to know. So, yeah, some of his insights have been absolutely excellent, and sometimes you hear folks talking about players, and it's like, well, why is this one doing this, and why is that one doing that? And Andrew and I have had the conversation for a long time. Switch. 5-6. Andrew and I have had the conversation that beyond statistics, that in highlight specifically, and I imagine it's the same in other sports, but specifically in highlight, you kind of have to know what's going on with the player personally when they walk through the back door to know what kind of day they're going to have. And obviously, it's not something we would do. We would not share personal details. Oh yeah, he was just screaming at his significant other in the parking lot before he walked up the back stairs. Tied on the cesta, walked on the court, now wants to kill anything.
Throwing the ball as hard as he could.
Exactly, and can't see the ball coming at him because he's upset. So there's so many factors that go into how a player's doing at any given time. It's always been a feature of highlight. At least I'll say since the 1960s. Was Jedden just struck with the ball in practice?
Yeah, I think it wasn't too hard.
We need to make sure that they're all right, because that's, wow. Jed and I have going back to the very beginning, Jed and I have, we've gone months without speaking.
Yeah,
and also have.
He's also got a good sense of humor, also. Yeah, so.
Tenard?
Yes. Yeah.
He absolutely does. You need to be able to look at yourself, and this is the one thing that I definitely have. You need to be able to look at yourself and laugh.
So I do every day. I wake up in the mirror. I say, "Okay, this is how we start the day." So for most, that's
self-deprecation.
That's good.
Self-deprecation is big, and it's something.
Yeah.
Switch. 7-8. Self-deprecation is huge, and it's important. And folks that take themselves too seriously, there are some people who do and have every right to. Lighten up.
It's our wise words of the day on a Monday. It is a Monday, so it's a tough day. But yeah, I agree.
Richard Propoulos, good afternoon. I think that Mr. Propoulos, that's kind of a thing, isn't it? Indirectly?
Yeah, I mean, Nate might speak to it a little bit more. I know Mike Ryan is an active contributor to the Le Batard show.
Well, we have a picture
I believe
of Chris
Cody is...
I mean, it says owner on the wall.
Yeah, he participates. I don't know if he's a producer, but he also, he speaks sometimes, on the show. But, Dan and Stu Gotts and those guys, I don't know if those guys are as involved as Chris and Mike. So I think maybe that's what he's alluding to, but
got it.
The show's still, they still talk about highlight and they're very much associated with it.
Battle Court has been I don't want to call it a happy accident because it has been something that has developed and continues to develop and is getting a lot of attention, especially now recently. Because Highlight itself, talking about a sport that's been played, I mean, here in Florida continuously since 1924, 25 was a bit rough, but basically since 1926 on. But Battle Court, that's new. That's interesting. Or as you kids say, hip and with it. You do say that, don't you?
In my free time. I wouldn't say that on a professional setting like this, but
looks like it's time
talking
to play
amongst
another.
friends.
Should we play another game?
Yeah, well, we have game 3, and we got the high 5 coming up. A scratch here, post 3. Lalu goes in for Flores. Steve M noted 1401 in the carryover going into today, so plus that pool. Yeah, we'll be looking at, around a $2,000 jackpot today, a little over if it is hit. We will see. Good luck.
Time to begin game 3. Spectacular 7 scoring. Serving red shirts, post 1, Cool Fitness, and some guy with his hand up. And the blue post 2 will receive. That is Juice and Ron. Thank you. There's a serve. We begin. Here's the backhand by Ron to the inside, powerfully thrown. Ron, backhand from the 11 line. It's a fine catch and a perfect throw by Juice to score. Point 2. White shirts post 3 receiving. Lalu substitutes for Flores in the front court with Arch in the back court. Arta on the backhand. That's a great catch by Ron off the side wall. Arch is there. Backhand from the 10. Backhand 2-all, thrown perfectly to score, point 2. Green shirts post 4 receiving, Ikeda and Bragley. Bragley from the forehand. Juice, rebote save, took off. That escapes, it's the overhead screen, point 4. Black shirt, post 5. Black shirts, post 5 receive, rather. Bueno and Tennessee. Thank you, Richard. I'll make sure that I pass that on. And yeah, Juice has shown consistent improvement since year 1. Little by little. There's a backhand by Tennessee. So is that backquarter, Tennessee. Went on the catch. Backhand from the 6. Bragley's there. Tennessee. Hard throw to the inside. Rebote. Forehand by Ikeda. Bueno's there. Backhand by Bueno. Here's Tennessee from the 12 line on the forehand. Forehand to the inside. Tennessee turning for the rebote. Left side rebote. 2-all, not opening. Stopped by Ikeda. Cortada will score. Point 4. 4 serves. Yellow shirts post 6. Jedden and Cabrera. So Nate, there you go with the cortada. So Ikeda took that from the right side, threw it low and hard above the pad, trying to angle it into the side wall, which he did, away from the front quarter, basically so that it comes off of the side wall low and hopefully impossible to catch. That's the cortada. Ikeda calls for the rebote. Rebote forehand. Big bounce brought down by Cabrera. Scoop by Cabrera. Backhand 2-all. Lands in and scores. 0.6. God, how I hate that shot. Okay, pink shirts both 7, but it works. CRB and Kubala. Now Adams chimed in, so it's official. It's official. Kubala steps up to make the catch. Here's the backhand. Beautiful rebote by Cabrera. Kubala, hard throw. Costello 2-all. Scores 0.7. Here now to complete the first round and receive purple shirts, post 8, El Barba and Gallo. Richard Poplis, you're talking about Rock, the original Rock Magic City player, or Tennessee? Here's a backhand by Gallo. Low and hard and scoring, 0.8. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, Red Post 1, Cool Fitness, and Ben. I mean, in general, the goal is to be able to master shots on both your left side and right side, to throw the ball where your opponent's not or where he'll have a difficult time to make the play. That's an underserved. Point goes to the 1. 1 on the board, 2 points. Here's post 3, Lalu and Arta. But that's in a perfect world. You're not always in a position, like sometimes you've just made the catch and that's all you can do to make the return, as opposed to get off a shot. And sometimes you're looking to throw a shot and the guy's like standing right there. Underserve, 0.3. Blue at post 2, Juice. And Ron receive. It's like one of the things that frequently comes up is, why doesn't the guy just do this? Why doesn't the guy just do that? Sometimes he's just not able to. Sometimes he doesn't see it. Sometimes it doesn't feel right in the cesta. I mean, Andrew can speak to that. Andrew practices. And you know, if the ball doesn't feel right in your cesta, sometimes it's all you can do just to get it up to the front wall and keep it in play. Rebote left side. That took off. Hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. 0.2. 2 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 5, the black shirts, Bueno and Tennessee. Frequently something that's always come up in highlights. Like, well, I just saw Lalu on Friday, and on Friday he played out of his mind in battle court, and right now he just took a rebote that hit the overhead screen. How does that? Hasn't had a lot of practice. He's substituting. And the way the ball was coming off of the back wall didn't bring it over the top enough. Tennessee reads the bounce well. Light touch inside. Ron's got it. Backhand. What a catch by Tennessee. He's up. Makes the play. Here's Ron. Backhand. Rebote saved by Tennessee. That's beautiful. Ron with a light touch. That scores. Well done. 0.2. Possible game point, blue shirts at post 2, Juice and Ron trying to stop them. The green at post 4, Ikeda and Bragley. For instance, I think it's safe to say that Ron is on fire, locked in. He had a good practice. I gave him a little bit of ribbing. I love Ron, but, you know, I gave him a little bit of ribbing because maybe he wasn't ready for a particular practice. Right now he's got possible game point with Juice. Bragley, big right side, it passes. Ron for the rebote, forehand to the outside. Ikeda calls for it. Ron takes it on the bounce. Powerful forehand. Dropping, Ikeda makes the save. Juice has it in the air at the 7. Low and hard. That ball is juggled by Ikeda. That is point and game to the blue of post 2. Juice and Ron. Post 2 wins it. 1, 3, and 4 playoff for second and third place. 1 first serves, 2, 3. Arta on the catch. Here's the backhand. Wall to wall from the left side. Great save by Cool Fitness. Outside placement scores. Point 3. Possible place point for post 3. Lalu and Arta trying to stop them. Ikeda and Bragley. Robote at the sidewall. Tough play by Lalu. This one caught by Ikeda. Beautiful backhand by Ikeda. That scores point 4. We'll turn them around now. 4 will serve 3. This is place and show point. Backhand by Arta. That is powerfully thrown. Robote, not played. 3 places, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish 2, 3, 4. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 3 are official. Coming in first, post 2. Juice and Ron taking second, post 3. Lalu and Arta. Arta was substituting 4. Flores coming in third, post 4. Ikeda and Bragley. 2, 3, 4. The official order finish for our third game. There are your prices. $2 quinella, 2, 3. First and second in any order. $18. The trifecta, 2, 3, 4. 808 even. $2 wager on 2 to win, $18.60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 4. It is a spectacular 7. Singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in our 4th game. Post time for game 4. Now just about 5 minutes away. Good luck. I think this time we'll take a break and have one of Andrew's special top 10s. Backhand by Ben, low and hard. He blasts it. Wow, that's impressive. Douglas Robote to the inside. Hyro takes it in the air. Backhand. Douglas on the Robote to the inside. Scoop by Hyro. Backhand by Manu. Karam by Manu scores. Manu makes the catch. Manu on the catch. Forehand low and hard to the inside. Aratz digs out the rebote. Excellent catch by Elbarba. There's the backhand. Jedin's there. Rebote forehand. Jedin makes the catch. Rifles it inside. Scoop by Elbarba. Outside placement scores for Inaki. There's a backhand by Aratz. Rebote, forehand by Douglas. Two all, scores. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Beautiful catch. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Rebote by Benny. It's high. Robin cuts it off. Backhand. Going hard to the inside. Two all. Oh my. Redeemed himself. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Big backhand. Rebote coming to the 8 line. Forehand rebote on the wall. Stopped by Nicholas. Nicholas Philo to the outside. Caught and returned. 2 alls. To score. My oh my.
And folks, that top 10 there will take us down about 3 minutes till the start of game number 4. Game 4 is scratch free. It's coming up in these middle single games in just about 2 minutes. Yeah, so Nate, referring to the play on Friday night where Aratz swung the cesta, made contact with the ball, and it reached the front wall, secured him a point. Yeah, that was as deep as we've ever seen that play executed, and by a significant margin. You know, you think about what happens for a player to try to attempt that shot. I mean, the ball's got to be fast, first of all. I mean, it was coming off the back wall pretty quickly, but I mean, you can't make great contact with the cesta. Remember, it's just a frame. I mean, the frame is just a piece of wood, I mean, on both sides of it, but it's not a lot of density in that basket. So to be able to hit it up that far, I mean, that's about 100 feet or so, just get it above the pad. Yeah, that was all-time stuff, Nate. I certainly agree. And it kind of epitomizes Aratz's game. You know, you think he's out of the point, he's just dead, and then he flicks one up, just makes contact, wins the point, and then goes on to win the match. Yeah, Rock and Ray, couldn't agree. You know, I think he'd be a great guest. And Nate did a great job. I had a ton of fun when I joined him, and I do think the personalities match up. Stu, Nate, and really anybody here in the program. It's, you know, all the guys are great. We've learned everything from Stu, so I don't think there's really a bad guest to have on the show. And again, just happy, as Stu articulated earlier, that we have fans that care to that level, that put in the time, the effort, and trust me, it is entertaining stuff, so we appreciate it. Less than a minute here till we begin game 4. Actually, right up to the start.
Isn't that convenient? And I hope to be able to get back into that conversation in between the next 2 games. But right now, let me announce the highlight. Because I like this. This is different. Time to begin game 4. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Up first in serving. Red shirt of post 1 each or be they receiving. Blue of post 2. Kiva. There's the serve. We begin. Rotate forehand. Kate on the catch. Karen by Kayla opens and scores point 2. Receiving the white shirt of post 3. Here's Julian. Here's a backhand by Julian. Ikeda from the 10 line. Wall to wall from left side. Here's the rebote. Ikeda, great catch the 7. Hard to the inside. Julian's there. Scoop by Kayla. Ikeda over the top. Julian for the rebote. Ikeda to the inside. Actually, mid-court. That goes off the tip of Julian's Sesta point 2. Two on the board with 2 points. Here's a post 4. Green shirt receives. Here's Alex. Alex from the forehand to the inside. Rebote. 2-all. Out. Point 4. Black shirt to post 5 receiving. Here's Lalu. Here's the backhand by Lalu. Low and hard to the inside. Alex is there. Rebote 2-all, does not open. Alex stops it on the forehand. Pass to the inside. That scores, point 4. Yellow shirt of post 6, Benny receives. One of the things that Andrew and I can definitely tell you is that if, for instance, there's a battle court coming up at the 5 o'clock hour, often by taking a look at the Pelota games, you can get an idea for how someone's doing. It doesn't always translate, but when we refer to practice, this is what we're referring to usually. There's a backhand by Benny, powerfully throwing wall-to-wall high from the left side. Alex looking to pass. Benny tipped it. Reaching behind him, point 4. For 3 points, here's post 7, Goenaga. See, a player like Alex is an excellent example of, if you see him playing hot like he is right now, that's something that can potentially continue throughout the day. And actually, the Warriors are playing today, aren't they? I've just been advised that the Warriors are playing today. So that looks good for Alex, at least as of now. Scoop by Alex. Costado inside. What a catch by Goenaga. Goenaga, 2-all. Is out. Point 4. 4 points for the 4 post. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirt at post 8, Manny. There's the backhand by Manny. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Alex. Powerful. Thrown to pass. Manny's there. Robote hook to the outside. Manny's on it. Fake carom inside placement will score. Point 8. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return. Red at post 1, Iturbide. Here's the backhand by Iturbide. Robote. Forehand by Manny. Iturbide, Costado inside. Manny on the run. He saves the Robote blind on the right side. Iturbide winding up. Costado inside. Manny read it, scooped it. Low backhand, caught in the air by Iturbide beautifully on the left side. One. In this matchup, Iturbide serves to the white shirt at post 3, worn by a Julian. Yeah, Nate, so it doesn't always mean that there's going to be a translation between playing good in Pelota on a given day and playing good in Battle Court. But sometimes there's a pretty good correlation, I'd say. That falls short, point 3. Blue at post 2 receives. Ikeda. Richard, we haven't had Robin for what's been all of this year and half of last year, I believe. But he's adjacent to the program. He's still in our atmosphere. No question about that. Robote forehand by Julian. Catch by Ikeda. Sidearm carom does not open. Julian stops it. Powerful forehand to the inside. Robote saved by Ikeda. Big bounce. Stopped by Julian. Carom by Julian. Thrown from the 12 line to score. Well played. Point 3. 3 with 4 points. Here's post 5. Lalu. Peter, if there is a missed call, there's nothing about it being online. It's a 2-all opens wide and scores. Point 3. Julian's gone straight points to a possible game point with 6. Receiving post 6, Benny. The judge of the call is final, and they have to see it. If there is something that they miss, this is something that's existed in highlight. Well, I think as Andrew has heard ad nauseum and some of the players, always in highlight. And sometimes it's just too close to see. Robote forehand. Catch by Julian. Carom by Julian. Benny reads it, stops it on the forehand. Powerful right side. Julian's on this Robote. It's a 2-all. Benny's there, stops it on the 7. Hard to the inside he goes. Julian, tremendous effort by Julian to try to make that difficult save. Point goes to the 6. Play will continue. 6 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 7. Goanaga. Are some days worse than others as far as judges are concerned? I'm not sure. You know, I've been announcing for so long, literally 1991, at many different frontons, and occasionally something gets missed. Coasting to the inside, goes off the frame of Benny Sesta, point 7. 7 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4, Alex. Having judged a handful of times myself, one of the features of Highlight, one of its main features is fastest ball sport. And as fast as the ball is moving, sometimes things do get missed. Scoop. Beautiful. The 2-all is out. Point 4. Possible game point for the green shirt at post 4. Alex trying to stop him is a Manny. And it's also something from an announcing standpoint that never confirm or deny that I saw anything. Till they give me a whistle. Karam does not open it. Stopped by Alex. Powerful forehand. Robote save. Here's a catch by Alex. Hard throw to the inside. Scoop attempt miss. Robote. Fell just short. Point in game, post 4. Alex. 4 wins it 3 places. 1, 2, 6, and 7 will pair off and play off for third place. 1 first serves to 2. Ikeda powerfully from the forehand. Ichibide from the 9 line. Robote. Gustavo is out. Point 1. Six serves to 7. Powerful backhand by Goanaga. Robote. Good effort by Benny. This point goes to the 7. 1 serve 7. This is show point. There's the backhand by Goanaga. That took off. That hit the overhead screen. 1 shows. Unofficial order finish. 4-3-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results are official 4-3-1. The official order finish for game number 4. $2 Quinella 3-4, 52.60. Trifecta 4-3-1, 248.80. Our early pick 3, 824. 3 of 3 numbers returning 254.20. $2 wager on 4 to win 16 of 40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 5, a spectacular 7 doubles match. The first of our 2 featured doubles matches played 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. No scratches in game 5, no scratches. And the remainder of today's games, post time. Now just 7 minutes away. Good luck. I'll leave it up to Andrew. Andrew, what would you like to do? Would you like to talk, or would you like to have a video? What are you in the mood for?
We should play the video here. I got to run, and then we'll do top game 6.
Perfect. Sounds great.
Yep.
Let's take it away with an exciting top 10 from Andrew. Nice catch by Kubala. Backhand from the 10 line. Hit it powerfully from the forehand. Robote 2-all. That is beautifully executed by Kubala to score. Iñaki backhand from the 11 line. Aratz looks for the rebote. Catch by Iñaki. He winds up. Costello 2-all, opens wide and scores. Rebote forehand. Manu's there. Two-all, 0.5. Rotate to the inside. Jairo cuts it off at the 8 line. Here's the backhand, a little lower and harder. Rotate by Benny. Right to the left side of Jairo. Jairo 2-all, another one scores. There's a backhand by Naki. Robote, left side, 2-all. That scores. Rotate forehand by Jairo. Caught by Gauchetti. Backhand. Low runner. Rotate save. The big bounce. Stays to the inside. That's on the wall. Catch by Gauchetti. 2-all scores, 0.4. Catch by Rotz. Rotz midcourt. Nicholas is there. 2-all. In. Two-all. Beautifully executed by Aratz to score. There's a backhand by Manny. Two-all scores, 0.2. Backhand by CRB. El Barba passes. Robote. Scoop by El Barba. The 2-0 with a light touch. That's beautiful. That scores.
And folks, that top 10 will take us here now 2 minutes till the start of game 5. Some feature doubles action beginning with the start of our 5th game. Best players competing. More bonus prizes in doubles.
And Richard, yes. Robin, great attitude. Unfortunately had that knee injury. But one of the highlights in the back here as well. No question about it. But, he was clearly given an opportunity to come back, and he is welcome. He is welcome to come back. We'll have to see what happens in 2026. Lots happening in 2026. Still a lot happening in 2025. We're only in March.
Yeah.
And don't know if Nate is still part of I don't know if he signed off, maybe at lunch or something like that, but that is one thing I do have a difficult time talking about is like specific teams. I do have a difficult time talking about that. I have really no difficulty talking about players individually,
it's hard too,
but
when
teams.
they change every year and the partners are different, See, that is a true highline knower. For even that, I mean, you watch every day. Sometimes it's hard to know how these guys are going to do.
There's no question. And it's always been something about highline. It's always been something about highline. Let's say we begin game 5. Time to begin game 5. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Up first and serving, the red shirts post 1, Iñaki and Manu. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Kusheri and Ben. Iñaki serves. We begin. Manu from the 11 line. Here's the backhand by Iñaki. Robote. Left side by Gosheri. Manu's there. Ben, fine catch on the forehand. Robote left side. Iñaki picks it off. Backhand. Hard backhand to the inside, and Ben is there. Manu from the 11. Point 1. Now bring the court the white shirts post 3, Alex and Aratz. There's the backhand by Aratz. Manu is there. Big backhand by Manu. Beautiful catch by Alex. Powerful backhand. Robote. Forehand by Iñaki. Alex. Costello, drop shot. Juggling on the catch of Iñaki, point 3. Green shirts, post 4 receiving. Douglas in the front court with Julian in the back. There's backhand by Julian. Rotz is there. Rotz. Robote left side. Here's a catch by Julian. Cortada by Julian. 2 bounces ruled before the catch was made. Point 4. Black shirts, post 5 receiving. Goenaga and Manny. It's a beautiful catch by Julian off the sidewall. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Manny's there. Manny to the inside. Robote dropping. Saved by Goenaga. Douglas on it. Douglas Costello to the inside. Manny's there. Julian from the 11 line. Here's Goenaga, backhand from the 9. Robote forehand by Douglas. Costello to the inside. Julian is there. Here's Manny from the 11 line to the inside. Big right side by Manny, back to the inside, caught in the air by Douglas. Below by Douglas, stopped by Goenaga. Karen by Goenaga, stopped by Douglas. Karen by Douglas for the big bounce, stopped by Goenaga. Goenaga powerfully. This one stopped by Julian. Julian, hard forehand. Manny's there. Robote, left side by Goenaga. Julian from the 10 line. Costello caught the pad, point 5. Yellow shirts, post 6 are receiving. Iturbide and Nicholas. Richard, one thing I have noticed is that fans in pretty much, well, every sport seem to take issue with the officiating and judging. Here's a backhand by Manny. Here's the backhand. by Ichibide, wall to wall from the left side. Rebote forehand. Big right side by Manny to the inside. Rebote left side. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Nicholas at the back wall. Fine catch. Hard throw. Goenaga takes it on the bounce. Powerful backhand. This one caught by Nicholas. There's a backhand by Nicholas to the inside. A Rebote. Rebote again. Forehand by Ichibide. Goenaga's there. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Catch by Manny on the forehand. Big right side over the top from the 13 line, and Nicholas is there. Goenaga. Costado. Hard to the inside. Nicholas again, this time from the 10 line. Low and hard. Goenaga on the scoop. There's the backhand. Point 6. Pink shirts, post 7. Ikeda and Benny receive. Matthew Eves agree 100%. And that is one thing that is pretty consistent, that a player, a highlight player especially, will benefit by as many questionable calls as he'll be hurt by over the course of the day, week, and his career. Rebote forehand. Still, you want the best officiating possible. Scoop by Benny deep in the backcourt. Nicholas is there. Backhand. The inside. Benny from the 11 line. Here's the backhand. And the backhand by Benny. Forehand by Benny. Rebote. Benny. Cortada. Stopped by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Actually, Nate, no. Cortada is a throw. Like right here, this is a backhand. This is a Rebote forehand. Here's a backhand again. Rebote forehand. Costado Rebote. That throw is a Costado. You see, it wasn't a backhand, but it was on the left side. Thrown at shoulder level. Here's the backhand by Ichibide. Benny to the inside. Here's Nicholas. Rebote. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Nicholas has it. Here's the backhand. Basically, backhands are consistently used. They're always on the left side of the body and used to get the ball back. Sometimes high, sometimes a low bullet. A Rebote coming out. A Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Benny makes the catch in the air. Big backhand. Robote forehand. Then he calls for the catch. Here's a backhand from the 13 line. Ball tipped at the sidewall, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive purple shirts, post 8. Urrutia and Lalu. So quickly said, you have 2 throws on the right-hand side of the body. The forehand, that's thrown either sidearm or over the top, sometimes a little bit 3/4, like the serve. It's usually thrown 3/4 or over the top. And then the backhand, those occur on the left-hand side of the body. Straightforward backhand and the costado, which is thrown at the shoulder level. So it's more the position, not the throw. Speaking about costado. Here's Lalu with the catch. Backhand from the 11 line. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Lalu is there. Difficult save. Good effort by Ikeda. That falls short, point 8. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue post 2, Gosheri and Ben. And it's really a question of, it goes player by player. Some players are more confident with the right side, like Ikeda, for instance. Some players are more confident on the left side. Ben on the catch. Backhand thrown powerfully, wall to wall. Costado Robote to the inside. See, that one he took on the Costado to throw the Robote. This one he just makes the catch on the forehand. Gosheri, right side to the inside. Robote not coming out, point 2. Joe on the board with 2 points. Here's post 1, Iñaki and Manu. In that case, you have the front quarter calling the back quarter off because he thinks it's coming off more than it is. That's just a wonky bounce. That happens fairly infrequently. We do see it at least once or twice a day, but very rarely with the same player. There's a backhand by Manu. See, Nate, your friend here, Manu, here has literally one of the best straightforward backhands in professional highlight anywhere in the world. Right here. He has tremendous control and accuracy with that. For other guys, it's just more defensive. Here's a backhand by Manu, powerfully thrown, clearing the overhead screen. Robote, Costado by Gosheri. Then on the catch, backhand from the 11. Robote left side by Gosheri. Gosheri winding up. Filo from the Costado scores. Point 2. 2 with 4 points. White shirts post 3. Alex and Arats receive. Gosheri arguably has the best costado on the roster. He also happens to be left-handed, and it is a statement of fact that left-handed players tend to play better on the left side, both the backhand and the costado. Robote forehand by Gosheri. Alex is there. Alex Costado to the inside. Ben, clutch catch at the 12 line. Arats on the forehand. Straight back. Gosheri's there. Robote forehand high, right up the middle. Alex makes the catch. Gosheri calls for the Robote. Costado. Ben from the 11 line. Big backhand by Ben. That took off. That hit the overhead screen. Point 3. 3 with 3 points. Here's post 4. Douglas and Julian. Peter Tenor, I'm trying to accomplish something. Mind your own business. There's the forehand by Douglas. Robote coming out. But I do appreciate your feedback, and I'm glad you're watching. Arats on the catch. Hard throw to the inside. Part of the announcing we do here in Pelota is for informational, educational purposes. Not just the straight 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. Here's the backhand by Arats, which some people in highlight do prefer, and I get that. Alex on the catch. Hard throw to the inside. Scoop by Julian. Alex is there. Alex now from the left side. Backhand. Robote by Douglas. Douglas hard to the inside where it scores. Well thrown, 0.4. 4 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5, Goanaga and Manny. Peter Tenor, we're talking about Piston, who played in the 30s and 40s at Miami Highlight. That's going way back. Oh, I didn't see the other part of the conversation. Sorry about that. There's the backhand by Manny. Robote kicking all the way to the 4 line. Hard throw to the inside. Julian, great catch. Hard throw. Here's the backhand by Goanaga. Douglas, forehand Robote to the inside. Manny takes it on the bounce at the 13. He comes over the top. Julian turns to make the Robote save on the forehand. Robote right side. Douglas has it. Winds up. Coasty inside. What a scoop by Manny. Julian's there. There's the backhand by Manny. Julian on the catch. Robote. What a catch by Julian right on the side wall. Beautifully played. Outside placement, read by Douglas. Cortada stopped by Goanaga. Fine catch. Julian's there. Costado to the inside. Here's the backhand by Manny. Douglas takes that on the quick bounce. Coasty to the inside. Robote's save. Douglas all the way up to the 3 line. Blast the Costado. Scoop by Manny. Placement by Manny. Inside. Douglas is there. Good read. Well played. Hard fought point by both teams. Point goes to the 5. 5 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6. Iturbide and Nicholas. Over serve. 0.6. 6 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 7. Ikeda and Benny. Fernando Gomez, welcome from Texas. And glad that you enjoyed Tijuana Highlight. Our very own Manny began his professional career at Tijuana in the 90s. There's a backhand by Manny. Robote coming out. Beautiful catch. Here's the backhand. Backhand by Benny from deep in the backcourt. Little clip off the side wall. Nicholas is there. Hard to the inside. Fine catch by Benny. Splitter scores. Point 6. Possible game point for the yellow shirts post 6. Iturbide and Nicholas trying to stop them. Arutia and Lalu. Peter Tenor, I too had the honor of seeing the great Pistone at Orbea's amateur highlight. Sundays specifically, like circa 1974, 73, 74, somewhere in there. There's a backhand by Lalu. Rabote. Powerful backhand by Arutia. Ball tipped in the backcourt. Point in game, post 6. Iturbide and Nicholas. 6 wins at 2 places. 3, 4, and 5 play all 4. Third place, 3 first serves, 2, 4. Here's a backhand by Julian to the inside. Alex is there. Julian from the 11 line. Rabote for Douglas. Scoop attempt tipped. Point 4. Possible show point for post 4. Douglas and Julian trying to stop them. Goanaga and Manny. Manny on the forehand. Great catch by Julian. Rabote forehand by Goanaga. Douglas cuts it off. Backhand from the 7. Rifle to the back wall. Julian Rabote left side. Falls short. We'll turn him around now. 5 has 5. 4 has 5. This is show point. Big right side by Julian. Rabote at the sidewall. That's a tough save by Goanaga. Julian from the forehand. Julian again, right side. Hard to the inside, a Rabote. Julian from the 8 line. Powerful throw to the corner. Rabote, left side. Here's Julian. What a catch by Manny. Bote Corredo on the forehand against the back wall. Jeez. Rabote left side by Douglas. Cut off by Goanaga. Backhand by Goanaga. Julian up high on the catch. Forehand back to the corner. Rabote saved by Goanaga. Julian from the 10 line. Right side. Out to the Rabote. Julian on the catch. Here's the backhand from the 9 line to the inside. Manny's there. Beautiful catch. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Douglas on the catch. Splitter caught in the air by Goanaga. Goanaga from the Costado. What a catch by Julian. Low backhand. Scooped up by Manny. Ball tipped in the backcourt. A hard-fought show. Goes to the 4. 6-2-4. Unofficial order of finish 4. Game 5. Results are official for Game 5, coming in first, post 6. Iturbide and Nicholas taking second, post 2. Gaucheri and Ben coming in third, post 4. Douglas and Julian, 6-2-4. The official order finish 4. Game 5, there the price is $2 Canelo 2.6, 35.60, trifecta 624, 263.40. Up next, Game 6. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. No scratches for Game 6. Game 6 does begin the late pick 3. Correctly pick the winners of Game 6, 7, and 8 to play our late pick 3. Post time for Game 6. Just about 5 minutes away. Good luck. Yeah. So, a very active chat. Okay, so first I thought Mr. Tenor was speaking to me, but he and Steve are going back and forth. That's okay. So, Nate, you're welcome. Don't know how we call out these shots so fast. Well, thank you for the compliment. It's a when it comes to highlight announcing play-by-play, there are some people who prefer. I mean, and I've heard this literally going back. Andrew's heard this story a dozen times, but I remember going to Fort Pierce in 97, I guess it was, as assistant general manager, but I was also announcing occasionally. And I went up to announce, and I brought the play-by-play that we had at Miami Highlight to Fort Pierce. That was very much play-by-play. And every time I would say more than 3 words, someone in the audience would yell up to the announcer's booth, "We can see it." We can see it. There's no need to go. And there have been frontons. Dania had preferred non-play-by-play and just announced the points and prices, and if something spectacular happened. So it's really a question of preference, and to be honest with you, it's the question of preference of the owner. It's not my preference. So literally since the beginning, Scott has wanted an active announcer's booth, I think is the best way to put it. Andrew's heard the story a million times also about how he actually wanted a bit of more of a morning show approach mixed with play-by-play and prices, which it took me 2 years to understand. I didn't know what he meant.
Those early days here in
Please jump in.
Deep in thought.
Are you okay?
No, you got me thinking about those. Well, the beginning of the show and everything. It's really amazing that we've gotten to this point. You know, starting that one phone call we had about how are we going to do this. It's like, you know what? Maybe I'll do the stats and you can call the games, and that might make more sense.
Well, that and also color, because I had no concept of what. Yeah, that's the funny thing. We should probably tell Scott that at some point. Scott called us in for a meeting and had a 3-page script to explain what he wanted, and we saw the script and I went, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to do this. Color?
Yeah. I was like, to a point, like you could script, you can have leading questions, but to script word for word of a sport that you don't know what's going to happen, that gets difficult.
And Andrew is so good. Andrew wants to do these things with stats and everything else. And let me just talk about what's going on the court. Let's just do it this way. And we got an okay with that. And now in battle court, Nate, the way you see us do it is, we were told from the very beginning, it's like, okay, guys, time to get serious. Very serious. We could occasionally get loose, especially the interaction with the chat. We don't even have the chat on. For battle court, it's straightforward, and obviously between the sports betting that takes place on the battle court product, as well as the broadcast on ESPN3, and there's some, what do they call it? They call it linear broadcasting. I've heard the phrase used. That it goes out a couple different. It can't be quite as loose as this, and definitely in the beginning. We had folks that would come on in the chat and make derogatory comments about our players, and I would just start going off on them. So I know that we didn't want that either. So this has just kind of grown into, and Andrew is just, I mean, Andrew is the best announcing quote-unquote partner you could have in highlight, period.
As I say, I learned from Stu, so, you know, you like yourself, Stu. That's good, you know.
Which...
Now I appreciate it, Stu. It's been great fun. Yeah, one thing I want to say about this, the one thing that I find fascinating about the conversation with officials and highlight is I think a lot of the times where you have these arguments like Steve, I don't think there's any, you know, I think you're both talking about the same thing kind of, and you're both on the same page, but it's not the sports fans that have issues with this, say, oh, well, this is the insert F word here. A lot of times, you know, it's our highlight fans that are sensitive to the verbiage around the sport and that have seen it and say, you know, all these, hey, this is fixed or what, hey, come, you know, that's ridiculous. But I 100% certain that's not what Peter was saying. Sometimes there are bad calls, and it happens in every sport every day. I just watched the NCAA tournament for 4 days in a row. How many bad calls did you see there across, you know, across the entire thing? But we appreciate the defense, Steve, and great fans both. Let's play on. Game 6.
We can talk about it more after this.
Yeah,
Time to begin game number 6. It is a spectacular 7th singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Up first and serving red shirt of post 1, Iñaki. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Douglas.
And thank you, Mark. Very, very much appreciate that.
Mink is an old name in highlight. Steve knows him well, and my father played on the same roster as Mink back in the late 80s. There's the serve. We begin. Here's the backhand by Iñaki. Robote forehand by Douglas. Scoop by Douglas. Forehand played to pass. That hits the overhead screen, which is out of play. Point 1. Iñaki first up on the board here. In our 6th game, that'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, worn by Urrutia. Here's a backhand by Urrutia. Iñaki from the 10 line. What a catch by Iñaki. Urrutia deep in the backcourt. Iñaki down low at the 8 line. Here's a backhand. Urrutia from the 12 line. Stays to the inside. Costado 2-all by Urrutia scores point 3. Green shirt at post 4. Iturbide receives. Two-all, stopped by Urrutia. Urrutia powerfully from the forehand. Iturbide hangs in the back to make the play. Urrutia back to the 10 line to make the catch. Robote forehand, high, caught by Iturbide. Urrutia from the 10 line. Iturbide's there. Here's a backhand by Urrutia. Robote forehand. Urrutia attacks, winds up. Below stopped on the forehand of Iturbide. Iturbide hard. What a catch by Urrutia. There's the backhand. Urrutia reaches in. Costado to the inside, caught by Iturbide. Splitter by Iturbide, stopped on the forehand of Urrutia. He passes. Urrutia takes this on the bounce. Drop shot. will score. Well played by both Iturbide and Arrutia, point 3. 3 with 2 points. Here's the black shirt at post 5, worn by Arats. Here's the backhand by Arats. Rebote forehand. Arats attacks, winds up. Costado back to the inside, will score. Point 5. Yellow shirt at post 6, Gaucheri receives. Costado to the inside, read by Arats. Return. Arats makes the catch. Costado with a light touch scores. Point 5. Pink shirt at post 7. Here's Manu. Douglas Tulo, Matchbox Highlight? Define. I don't understand. I like to understand the comments. I'm a little slow. You may have noticed. Rebote by Manu. That clears the overhead screen. Arats moves up, throws the 2-all to kill it. Point 5. 5 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 8. Nicholas. This will complete the first round of play. Big backhand by Nicholas. Arats is coming way out. Tries to twist that rebote up to the front wall. Ball short, point 8. Nicholas gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Douglas. There's a backhand by Douglas, powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. Douglas attacks, nice scoop. Here's the backhand. Douglas from the 8 line. Here's Nicholas. Rebote forehand. Nicholas takes it in the air. Backhand to the corner. Rebote forehand by Douglas to the outside. 2-all Rebote will score for Nicholas, point 8. 8 with 3 points. Here's post 1. Iñaki. Have to agree, Richard Poplis. Zuleika has had some wonderful interviews on his podcast. Forehand to the inside. Here's the catch and return by Nicholas. Costado inside placement, scoring for Inaki, point 1. 1 with 3 points. Here's post 4. Iturbide. Here's a backhand by Ichibide, powerfully thrown on the backhand. Ichibide from the 10 line to the inside. Point 4. Ichibide on the board with 2 points. He is serving into the white shirt at post 3. Rutia returns. Scoop. Karam caught the top of the pad, point 3. 3 with 4 points. Here's post 6. Gaucheri. Powerful backhand by Rutia. Rebote on the sidewall, fired from the forehand of Gaucheri. Rebote forehand to the inside. Gaucheri's there, winding up. Costado back to the inside. Rutia is there. Rutia right up the middle. This one scores. Point 3. Possible game point 4. The white shirt at post 3. Rutia trying to stop him. Manu. CJ, it's actually called Magic City Highlight. At 5 p.m. we'll begin Battle Court. Don't know what Matchbox is. Matchbox 20. Good group. Here's the backhand by Rutia. Rutia commits to the backcourt. Hard backhand. Manu to the inside. What a catch. Juggling on the catch of Rutia. Point goes to the 7. Play continues. 7 serves to the black shirt at post 5, Arat. Rebote forehand by Manu, powerfully thrown. Arat is there, throw to the inside. Costado 2-all scores for Arat, point 5. Possible game point, black shirt at post 5, Arat. Trying to stop him, Douglas. Arat has really been breaking out that 2-all. Over serve, point 2. 2 with 2 points. Here's post 8, Nicholas. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Here's Nicholas. Powerful forehand rebote by Douglas. Will score, crossing the side wall, off the rebote. Point 2. 4 points for the 2 post. Douglas is serving the red at post 1, Iñaki. Rebote left side to the inside. Douglas takes it on the bounce. Backhand from the 9 line. Ball tip, point 1. Possible game point for Inaki in the red of post 1. Trying to stop him, Iturbide. Underserve, point 4. 4 with 4 points. Here's post 6. Gauchetti. Powerful backhand by Gauchetti. Rebote forehand by Iturbide. Gauchetti on the rebote to the inside. Scoop by Iturbide. Gauchetti from the 10. Rebote left side, 2-all. Stopped on the forehand of Iturbide. Iturbide low and hard. What a catch by Gauchetti. This backhand clears the overhead screen out to the rebote. Outside placement stopped by Gauchetti. Sherry hard to the inside. What a catch by Iturbide. Controlled Costado 2-all to score. That was beautiful. Point 4. The game is locked. 4 has 6. 3 has 6. Iturbide serves to Urrutia for the game. There's a backhand by Urrutia. Caught by Iturbide. Iturbide wall to wall. Rebote forehand. This one caught by Iturbide. Inside placement will score for the game. Point in game, post 4. Iturbide. 3 places, 5 serves to 1. This is a playoff for third place. There's a backhand by Iñaki. Rebote 2-all. Caught the pad. 1 shows. Unofficial order finish 4-3-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results are official for Game 6. Coming in first, post 4, Iturbide. Taking second, post 3, Urrutia. Coming in third, post 1, Inaki. 4-3-1, the official order finish for Game 6. TLR Quinello 3-4, 41-60. The trifecta 4-3-1, 490-60. TLR wager on 4 to win, $21.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 7. Game 7, a spectacular 7 doubles match. Our second and final feature doubles game today in advance of Battle Court at 5 p.m. when the Cyclones will take on the Warriors. Game 7, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play, closing out the high 5. Looks like the high 5 will live to fight another day. No scratches in Game 7. Post time. Now less than 7 minutes away. Good luck. So, What apps can you bet with here in Florida? So, Pari-mutuel wagering is available on watchandwager.com. That is state by state. That is watchandwager.com. That's an ADW, Advanced Deposit Wagering. And in the state of Connecticut, it's mywinners.com. But you mentioned Florida, if I see that correctly. Yes. So we had some nonsensical ramblings about Matchbox something or other, not worth engaging. Year 7 or 8. Once again, Magic City is not for you. We suggest, what was it I used to, soap operas, that's it. Please watch a soap opera or any one of the other 10 bajillion things there are to watch besides us, if this is not what you enjoy. I personally love the highlight.
The use of the word Matchbox has spiked since the 1950s, if you're curious.
Say it again? Really?
The use, yeah, I'm just looking at the graph here. Since the 50s, I mean, you see.
Well, you have like Matchbox cars.
I know you said the musical group, Matchbox 20. Is that
yeah.
So that
was in
I'm looking for a definition here.
the 90s. I mean, Matchbox
Something
cars is
very
what I've heard. I guess they're talking about something. I guess they're talking about something small.
I see a definition here. Yeah.
But it's like people who sign on to something that people enjoy and make arbitrary comments. Like in the beginning, okay, I get it. We're not the Frontons that no longer play highlight. Good. We are uniquely Magic City. We are uniquely Battle Court. We are uniquely awesome, and the play is fantastic. And Andrew, I have news for you. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm excited.
Okay. So
Is it something Chris told the people in Tijuana, or no?
I have memories of highlight, right?
Yeah.
I have memories of highlight that consciously go back to 1973 or 1974 when I was 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah. Okay.
And they have involved, when I've watched it been played, catching and throwing. We have that here. They involve the reverse. We prefer to call it a backhand. It's easier for new people to understand. Okay? It involves costado 2-wall. It involves rebote. We have costado 2-wall. We have rebote. We have backhands. We have forehands. We have the serve. Serve has slam between the 4 and 7. Everything associated with the highlight that I have enjoyed throughout my entire life is right here at Magic City. And it's pretty freaking awesome. And yes, I'd be dropping F-bombs left and right if it wouldn't piss off the powers that be. But yeah, why? Because I was raised around the sport. My, oh my, oh my, oh my. People still chiming in.
Switch, 78, please.
Oh, Andrew.
No, I was going to respond to Richard's comment, but I felt my blood boil. I was going to say the talk about the officiating in highlight too. How about, let's talk about other sports. I mean, how bad is the officiating in professional basketball? How bad is the officiating in the NFL? How bad is it in college basketball, to Richard's point? Like, every sport, officiating's off. Like, it's bad. And they miss calls that we, sitting on our couch at home with 50 camera angles and perfect view, can see. You know, that's you know.
And yet, what do we have? We have the fastest ball moving in any sport.
Like Richard was saying, big game on yesterday. Guy in Maryland makes a shot at the buzzer. He took 4 steps before he did it. They didn't call it travel. You know, hey, it's a great shot, you know. I would say play better defense, you know. There's always something, you know. Don't give him the opportunity. There's always something that could have been done. But I will say, you know, honestly, how many calls do we overturn? Like, from the call of the judge? I mean, it hasn't been many this year. And I know that we don't have, like, the juggling and the pad and the screen. Some aren't reviewable, but, you know. And certainly I don't think, Peter, I know what you were saying, and you were not criticizing the officials by any way, but just my own personal opinion, you know, these guys do a pretty good job, but obviously, you know, calls are going to be missed. And every officiating position is subjective in the NFL. I mean, one official's definition of a hold may be different than another's.
Oh, absolutely.
In highlight, it could be the same thing too.
If I was out there with a whistle,
yeah. You could
a legal change of motion.
A lot of guys on the right side, yeah.
Be blowing the whistle and you off the court.
We wouldn't play a point if Stu is able to ref.
Yeah, you would not want. They would definitely not want me out there. Not that there's that many things that are done wrong. I'm just saying there's some of it's subject to interpretation.
But the point, it's and it is a thankless job. There's never anything positive. You only hear about it when it's bad, in highlight and other sports. So, generally, I am one. I like to, that was a bad call, but, then that's it, You know it's not going to change. Nothing you can be done. Happens everywhere. Let's get back to the highlight. Game 7.
We can talk about it again after this game, too. Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, time to begin Game 7. It is a spectacular 7-doubles match. Played to 7 points. Points are doubling after the first round of play. Up first in serving, red shirts post 1. Bueno and Benny receiving, blue post 2. Urrutia and Lalu. See, that Benny Bueno thing almost screwed me up there because I don't have my reading glasses on. Benny Bueno was almost playing solo on the 1. There's the serve. We begin. Urrutia, drop shot to the inside. Bueno's still there, makes the catch. Here's Lalu, backhand. Point 2. 2-team first up on the board here in our 7th game. That'll bring the court the white shirts at post 3, Goanaga and Mane. Oh, and Nate, you have no idea as far as statistics are concerned. I am statistics neglect, and Andrew and his silent team behind him. I mean, they have everything. Here's the catch by Manny, backhand from the 12 line. Urrutia with a tip ball at the 9, point 3. Receiving, green shirts at post 4. Iturbide and Nicholas. Nicholas advances to make the catch. Here's the backhand. Manning from the 13 line. Here's the backhand by Manning. Manning now from the 11 line to the inside. Nicholas is there. Nicholas from the forehand. That ball is tipped in the front court, point 4. Black shirts at post 5, Douglas and Julian receive. One of the things that Andrew and I have talked about, or I've spoken to Andrew about, is certain guys who are angry, frustrated, or whatever, whether it's something going on in here in highlight or from the outside. There's some guys who lock in when they're pissed off and playing. There are other guys that either can't see the ball or to make the catch, or they're just out there blasting away and feeding the opponent. Robote forehand by Iturbide. Douglas makes the catch midcourt. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Robote. Forehand by Douglas. Passes the front quarter. Here's Nicholas. Julian, high catch at the 12 line. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Here's a backhand by Julian. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played on the forehand of Douglas. Caught by Iturbide. Douglas, difficult rebote save on the forehand. Iturbide from the costado. Caught on the forehand of Julian. Here's Nicholas on the backhand. Rebote. Forehand by Douglas. Passing. Rebote forehand. This one caught by Julian. Here's the backhand. Rebote left side. Douglas. Backhand from the 5 line. Powerfully thrown right to the corner. Out to the rebote. Iturbide makes the save. Nicholas on the catch. Backhand from the 10 to the outside. Actually right up the middle. Rebote for Douglas. Nicholas coming out. No one home for the rebote there. 0.5. Yellow shirts, post 6 receiving, Inaki and Manu. See, the rebote is something you have to sign for. It's not like something that UPS can leave on your, front stoop at the front door, whatever. I know that not everybody uses stoop, but, you have to be home for the rebote delivery. There's a backhand by Manu. Catch by Julian. Julian powerfully to the inside. Rebote for Inaki. Rebote left side. Julian from the 9 line. Hard throw to the inside. Inaki mid-court. Backhand. It passes. Rebote saved by Douglas. Rebote comes out to the 5 line. Turned on the costado of Douglas. Inaki calls for the rebote. Plays it to the inside. Here's Julian. Powerful backhand. Manu's there. Rebote saved by Douglas. Inaki picks it on the bounce. Low and hard to the inside. Will score. 0.6. Pink shirts, post 7. Alex and Rats receive. John Esposito, we will know for sure by May, and we hope to announce it before the end of the Battle Court Pelota season 2025, the first half. But we'll definitely know by May, June at the latest. And we will make it nice and public. Here's the backhand by Rotz to the inside. Rebote. Rotz is there. Here's a backhand from the 11 line. Manu down low, fine catch. Beautiful catch by Rotz off the side wall. Big backhand by Manu. Rebote saved by Alex. Inaki, hard to the inside. Alex is there. Manu advances, takes it low on the left side. Bullet to the backcourt. Rotz is there. Manu from the 10 line. Rebote. Scoop by Rotz at the 10 line. Rebote. Forehand by Alex. What a scoop by Manu behind the 12 line. Here's Rotz. Point 6. 6 with 2 points. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirts of post 8, Gaucheri and Ben.
Believe me, we'll let everybody we'll let everybody know as soon as it's been resolved.
Fine catch by Ben. Difficult catch made high overhead. Big backhand. Manu is there. Robote coming out. Hilo Robote scooped up by Inaki. That's impressive. And the return scores on the second bounce. Well played. 0.6, 6 with 3 points as we complete the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points. Now through the end of the game. First to return, red to post 1, Bueno and Benny. See, like right now, Nate, look how Inaki and Manu are playing. But the pace in, you know, they're one of the top teams here in Pelota right now. No question about that for doubles. But the pace of play is a little bit different than it is in battle court. If they miss, they have to go sit down. Someone else can come up and win. There's the backhand by Benny. Catch by Manu. So as much as any team out there, they really want to win it in straight points. Especially they're in the 6 post too. And the post positions definitely make a difference. Robote for Inaki. He goes for the save. That hit the rail just above the overhead screen. Point 1. One on the board with 2 points, serving to post 2. Arutia and Lalu. See, with some of the post positions, there's a higher degree of likelihood that you're going to get back up, like, for instance, the 1, 2, and 3, unless the 2 or 3 run out. You're going to get a second chance to come back up. The 5 and the 7, you don't get it on the first time. You may not get back up again. Robote left side by Arutia to the inside. Here's Benny. Scoop by Lalu. Here's the backhand. Powerful backhand by Lalu. Real powerful backhand, actually. Robote coming out to the 3-line turn on the forehand of Bueno. Benny, great catch off the sidewall. Lalu, forehand from the 12. Benny, great catch. Back against the wall. Forehand. Caught by Lalu at the 9. Big backhand by Lalu, caught by Benny again. Robote save by Arutia. Bueno takes it on the bounce. Powerful throw. Arutia for the Robote. Benny aggressively from the 10. Cortada stopped by Arutia coming across court. Here's Benny on the forehand. Robote save by Arutia, caught by Bueno. Inside placement by Bueno will score a well-played point by all 4 players, point 1. Along with 4 points, here's post 3, Goanaga and Manny. So well played by all 4 players.
Anytime, Nate. I know you have other commitments, but obviously we encourage you to watch. Reach out with any questions, anytime. We're very approachable. I'm told I'm not, but whatever. There's the costado by Bueno. Good catch by Manny in the backcourt. Here's Benny. Robote left side to the inside. Benny makes the catch. Robote left side. Benny's there. Powerful backhand by Benny. Robote saved by Goanaga. Benny makes the catch, the 8. Cortada stopped by Goanaga. Here's the backhand. Bueno goes deep. Manny over his head. Big right side. Stopped by Benny at the 7. Robote saved by Goanaga.
Ball's on the wall, saved beautifully by Goenaga. Here's Benny. Cortada by Benny, stopped by Goenaga before crossing the wall. Rebote forehand saved by Bueno. Here's Goenaga. Goenaga outside placement. Beautifully done to score. Point three, three with 3 points, serving to post 4. Iturbide and Nicholas. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Rebote left side. Catch by Iturbide. Iturbide to the inside. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Wall to wall from the left side he goes. Rebote forehand by Goenaga. Goenaga calls for the rebote. Manny from the 13 line. Rebote forehand. This one caught by Nicholas. Manny over the top to the inside. Nicholas, what a catch. Manny, big backhand. Manny again, this time from the 11 line. Nicholas. Rebote left side. Rebote saved by Nicholas. Beautifully played. Here's Goenaga. He rifles this one. Nicholas going for the rebote save again. Tremendous court presence and a great throw by Nicholas. Nicholas will stop this one on the forehand. Hard from the right side. Goenaga calls for it. Nicholas at the side wall. Low and inside. Goenaga's there. Rebote coming out to the 5-line, rifled from the forehand of Iturbide, dropping and scoring. Point 4. 4 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5. Douglas and Julian. Is it me or is it like tense? I don't know. Tense is the
These
word.
doubles games have been crazy today.
Well, intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, intense is the best word. Yeah, it's pretty
Crazy
intense out
action.
there. A high degree of intensity. The right side by Nicholas. Douglas on the rebote. Nicholas is there. Rebote forehand by Douglas, caught by Iturbide. Iturbide to the inside. Douglas gets in there to make the rebote. Puts it inside. Nicholas from the 10 line. Backhand. Rebote save, low and inside. Nicholas advances. Here's the backhand from the 8 line. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Douglas has the catch. Costi inside. Nicholas trying to get that ball. Point goes to the 5. 5 with 3 points. Here's post 7. Alex and Aratz. Ball tipped off the serve. Possible game point for the black shirts of post 5. Douglas and Julian trying to stop them. Gaucheri and Ben. Underserve, point 8. Play continues. 8 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 6. Iñaki Manu. Here's the backhand by Manu. Ball tipped. Point 6. Six team has 5 points and a possible game point. Trying to stop them. Blue at post 2. Arutia and Lalu. Arutia picks the serve. Drop shot. Scores on the second bounce. Point 2. Play continues. 2 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 1. Bueno and Benny. See, what you just saw has everything to do with how a player serves and why we sometimes see double faults in battle court. It's not just getting the ball between the 4 and 7 line. It's also when you're serving the ball and you see who's standing between the 4 and 7 line and doubles. In that case, that's an underserve. Underserve, point 1. Possible game point, red shirts post 1. Bueno and Benny trying to stop them. Goanaga and Manny. And that's from personal experience. You see someone standing up there who you know wants to pick your serve, like this old guy named Adam. He's operating the front camera right now. That's why I said old. Here's the backhand by Benny. Robote forehand fired to the inside. Robote save. He also played late games at Miami Highlight. Catch by Bueno. 2-all by Bueno, caught the pad. Point 3. Possible game point for the 3 team. Trying to stop them. Green at post 4. Ichibide and Nicholas. Adam was very fond of going for the serve. He stepped in front of some serves going thousands of miles an hour. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Caught in the air by Goanaga. Goanaga powerfully from the backhand. Robote forehand. Beautiful catch by Manny at the back wall. Powerful forehand. Caught in the air by Ichibide. Ichibide to the corner. Manny makes a phenomenal catch at the side wall on the right side. Robote for Goanaga. Played from the left side. Nicholas takes it on the bounce. Splitter. Caught by Nicholas. Nicholas from the right side. Big bounce. Goanaga Robote. Caught by Nicholas. Nicholas low and hard. Caught by Goanaga. Backhand. A bullet from the left side. Robote forehand by Ichibide. Robote left side by Goanaga. That's high and hard to the front wall. Nicholas is there. Robote saved by Goanaga after a clean miss here in the back corner. There's a backhand by Ichibide. Robote by Goanaga. On the wall, Nicholas is there. Ball tipped in the backcourt. That is point and a hard-fought game for the white shirts of post 3. Goanaga and Manny. 3 wins it, 1 places, 5 serves 6. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Manu on the backhand to the inside. Douglas saves the rebote. Inaki went to take it on the bounce. In and out of the cesta it goes. 5 shows. Unofficial order finish, 315. Your prices will be up in a moment. $315. The official order finish for game number 7. Coming in first, post 3, Goanaga and Manny. Taking second, post 1, Bueno and Benny. Coming in third, post 5, Douglas and Julian. 315, the official order finish for game 7. Here are your prices. $2 Quinello, 1-3. That's first and second in any order, $18.40. Trifecta 315, $570.80. $2 wager on 3-2 win, $27 even. High 5 results. 2, 4, 6, 4, 3. 3 of 5 numbers returning 151.10. Carryover jackpot, $1,703.52. And if I am not mistaken, ladies and gentlemen, we will be having a mandatory force out of the High 5 jackpot on April 1st. That's right, April 1st. Mandatory payout of the High 5 jackpot on April 1st. Up next, Game 8 Spectacular 7. Singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. No scratches for Game 8. Last Pelota game in advance of Battle Court. Post time, about 5 or 6 minutes away. Good luck.
Miami of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlights.
I was like,
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having to work, play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is gonna pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that is a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here in Magic City. That one is called Magic City Hustle. Directed by Billy Corbin, the creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball the U, and much more. This film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports right here to the highlight front time. You can watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play or iTunes, rent or buy from either platform, and if you buy it for just a few dollars more, you can enjoy it as many times as you like for life. Which will take us down here. Just about 2 minutes till the start of game at number 8. But don't forget about Battle Court, beginning at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Not long after we depart.
Probably going to be a half hour.
Yeah, so quick turnaround today will be the Cyclones and Warriors. We get started with Division I doubles. That'll be Inaki and Manu against Douglas and Manny. Then Division 4 will feature Bueno and Amigarena up against Alex and Bradley. In Division 5 doubles, Ikeda and Rock take on Correa and Julin. We'll go back to singles, Inaki against Alex, Division 2 matchup. Then 1 doubles, Ikeda and Manu against Douglas and Julin. It'll be match number 5. And then we'll close it out with third division of singles, Amiga Arena against Manny. Those will be the 6 matches in order tonight. Division 1, 4, 5 doubles, then Division 2 singles, then Division 2 doubles, and Division 3 singles to close it out. Cyclones and Warriors tonight, 5 p.m.
And don't forget, we're back tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. with 8 more exciting Pelota games. An inspired chat. In the chat? Yeah, I guess that's the best way to say it. Inspired chat in the chat. No, I'd encourage... Nate had asked a question in his... after I started... I didn't start watching before this year, I think. I think I started watching maybe in January or something like that. Yeah. And he had asked a question. I was like, we should be able to answer. Well, if you tune in. And he was like, I work. I work, school. I'm not sure what it was. He said spring break, so maybe it's school?
It could be.
You should know these things. Don't you have them on your stat sheet? Andrew knows all.
That stat I don't have. Sorry. One more game, though. We got game 8 to close out the day.
Whoosh, whoosh. Come on, you got to come up with stuff for the other teams. Oh, my goodness. What do you say we begin this last game, huh? Time to begin game 8, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Up first and serving the red shirt of post 1, Douglas. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Nicholas. You're a teacher. That's it. He's on spring break. Got it. Thanks for clarifying. Enjoy your spring break, and don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow 1:30 if you want to chat more. There's the serve. We begin. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Catch by Nicholas. Nicholas goes hard to the inside. Rebote, 2-all by Douglas. Stopped by Nicholas. What a scoop by Douglas. That was sick. Costello, 2-all, will score. Well played, point 2. Receiving, the white shirt of post 3, Manu. Here's a backhand by Manu. Powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out. Manu on the catch. Rebote. That rebound off the back wall. The 2-all is low, point 3. Green shirt of post 4, Aratz. There's the backhand by Aratz. Rebote coming out. Manu on the backhand to the inside. There's the backhand by Aratz. That touched the overhead screen, which is out of play, point 3. 3 with 2 points. Here's post 5, the black shirt, worn by Arutia. Here's a backhand by Arutia to the inside. Rebote save. Good effort by Manu. That hit the overhead screen, point 5. Yellow shirt, post 6. Here's Alex. Here's the backhand by Alex. Catch by Arrutia. Alex, beautiful catch up the wall. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Alex. Wall to wall from the right side. Rebote forehand by Arrutia. Arrutia takes it on the bounce. Costello 2-all to the screen and scoring, 0.5. Receiving, pink shirt, post 7, Gaucheri. Here's a backhand by Gaucheri. Powerful forehand by Gaucheri. Arrutia for the rebote. It's a 2-all. It lands in and scores. Beautifully executed, 0.5. Five with 3 points. Purple shirt at post 8 to complete the first round of play is Iñaki. Arrutia on the catch. Here's the backhand. Inside placement will score for Arrutia, 0.5. 4 points for the 5 posts. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return. Red at post 1. Douglas. Brings a backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Arrutia. Caught by Douglas. Douglas, Costello 2-all, caught the pad, 0.5. 5 has gone to 6 points. Possible game point. Trying to stop him, blue post 2, Nicholas. Andrew, you may know this because you did the interview. Is Nate in Florida? He's a teacher, but is he in Florida?
You know, we didn't get that far. You know, I'm sorry.
Are you in? How could you do an interview with someone and not know where they are? Here's a backhand by Nicholas. I'll give you a second.
He was asking me the questions. You know.
Rebote forehand by Arrutia. Here's the catch by Nicholas. Nicholas slow and hard to the inside. Arrutia's there. Backhand. Costello caught the pad. 0.2. Play continues. 2 with 3 points. Green shirt at post 4. Here's Oratz. I know there are spring breakers in Florida. You get to, you know, all you have to do is watch the news about that. Powerful backhand by Oratz. Rebote forehand. Oratz, tremendous catch at the 11 line. No way, California. That's impressive. Costello 2-all scores for Oratz. Beautifully executed. 0.4. Oratz has 2 points. Receiving, Manu. All the way in California. My goodness. And following highline. Who's our friend in Lake Tahoe? Roland. Roland, we haven't heard from Roland. It's been ski season. Here's a backhand by Manu to the inside. Excellent catch by Oratz. Backhand. That took off, hit the overhead screen, 0.3. 3 with 4 points. Here's post 6. Alex. Backhand by Alex. Manu from the 9 line. Manu from the 9 again. 2 pass. Drop shot. Scores. Point 6. Alex on the board with 2 points. Here's post 7. Go Sherry. And as was recently uncovered by Zuleika's father, not recently, a little while ago, first professional highlight played in the United States, 1901, San Francisco. We had always thought that it was the 1904 World's Fair. Turns out not to be the case. There's a backhand by Gaucheri, powerfully thrown. It hit the overhead screen, point 6. 6 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 8. Iñaki. So it turns out California. Rebote forehand by Alex, powerfully thrown. Iñaki looks for the rebote. Alex from the 9 line, low and hard, scooped up by Iñaki. Point 8. 8 with 2 points. Here's post 1. Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Rebote. Forehand. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Iñaki takes it on the bounce. Costado 2-all, beautifully executed and scoring. Point 8. 8 with 4 points, returning with possible game point, the black shirt at post 5. Urrutia. Powerful backhand by Urrutia. Rebote coming all the way to the 6 line. Turned on the forehand of Iñaki, wall to wall. Urrutia for the rebote, high and inside, dropping. Iñaki makes that hit the overhead screen. Point in game, post 5. Urrutia. 5 wins it. 3, 6, and 8 will play off for 2nd and 3rd place. 3 first serves to 6. Ian, Australia, thank you for checking in. Hope you have a wonderful day and glad you chose to watch us before work. Thank you. We appreciate the compliment. Here's the backhand by Alex. Manu makes the catch. Backhand from the 9 line. Rebote, forehand. Manu, great catch behind the 8. Powerful backhand follows. Outside placement of the forehand rebote, stopped by Alex. Alex back to the inside where he scores, point 6. Possible place point for Alex in post 6, receiving post 8, Iñaki. Rebote left side, catch by Iñaki. Alex on the rebote, it's a 2-all. Iñaki stops it, forehand across. Rebote saved by Alex, beautifully played. Here's Iñaki. Karen by Iñaki opens and scores, point 8. We'll turn them around now, 8 serves 6. This is place and show point. Catch by Iñaki. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand. Iñaki takes it in the air at the 7. Low and hard to the inside. Alex going for the one-handed save. That's the overhead screen. 8 places, 6 shows. Unofficial order finish 586. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 8 are official. Coming in first, post 5, Urrutia. Taking second, post 3, Manu. No, sorry, post 8, Iñaki. Couldn't read my own writing. Coming in third, post 6, Alex. 586, the official order finish for Game 8. Late pick 3, 435, 2 of 3 numbers, $84. $2 wager on 5 to win, $14.60. Consolations in the exact of 5-all and all 8. $2 Quinella, 5-8, 34.20. Look at that trifecta to finish off Monday. 586, $1,185.95. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Monday afternoon performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight channel. We're glad that you chose to join us today and invite you to join us at 5 p.m. We're actually pretty close. That's just 25 minutes from now when the Cyclones will take on the Warriors in Battle Court. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Highline, we do appreciate you joining us today. Hope to see you at 5 p.m. for Battle Court and then tomorrow for Pelota, 1:30 p.m. Have a good day, everyone.